Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. So, okay, a lot of videos I sing and play guitar. However, I don't class myself as a singer, and many of you message me and always say, why don't you do a tutorial on singing, because we need to learn how to sing and play guitar. And because I'm not a trained singer, I've never really known how to approach it. And I was recently in the north of England, in Lancashire, and I stumbled upon this huge sculpture called the Singing Ringing Tree. And it's basically a load of pipes and cut at different lengths, and the wind blows through them and it creates this really haunting sound. Now, when listening to this, it occurred to me that I can't remember actually learning how to sing backing vocal. So it was all well and good just, singing and playing guitar and singing my kind of favourite songs. The way I learned is just by copying what was on the record, really. Like if you're singing in the shower at home. The difference is if you've got a guitar on your lap, you can pick a note, and you've always got a reference. However, if you're in the shower or something and you're just singing along, you could be sharp or flat and you wouldn't really have a reference. So using the Singing Ringing Tree as an example, it's a bunch of single components all put together to create this unified sound, albeit quite a dissonant sound, a haunting sound. You can use the same principle with the guitar or the piano or whatever instrument you want to use as a reference. So when I'm trying to work out complicated backing melodies, perhaps like this, is this a real life? I have to kind of sit down and ask myself, what key is the song in, and all these kind of questions. But let's keep things simple. Let's look at an open D chord. This contains a root, which is D, a fifth, which is A, an octave, which is D, and a third, which is F sharp. Those are the notes that are contained within D major. If I wanted to make it D minor, I'll just flatten that third, right? So if you don't know what I'm talking about with the third, the fifth, and the root and all this kind of business, don't worry. All it is you take your keynote, which is D, okay, and then you just play that do, re, mi scale, the major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can take those numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5. Got your power chord, so that's where the names come from, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. That's a third, okay? So you can do the same thing with any chord. Let's take an A major, let's keep it nice and simple. And that might be a bit low for some of you, so you could find the octave, okay? There you go, so A, then it's E is the fifth, there's your octave, there's your third, and another fifth. Okay, you're starting to get the idea. Sometimes you might just want to hold a note and change the chords around it rather than doing it the other way around. So I want to give you an example, kind of a Radiohead technique if you like. So I'm just going to play E minor, okay, and I'm going to pick this note here, which is just G, the relative major, okay? So I'm going to sing that. Here we go. So that's just holding G, which is the minor third, right? Because I was playing E minor. So let's choose another note in that chord. Let's choose B, which is the fifth. Here we go. Let's put a root in there as well, so, which is E. Let's do that. It's a little bit easier to sing that one there. Okay, and here we go. You can use your voice as another instrument to add more layers and texture and interest into not only your own compositions, but perhaps some cover compositions as well. Now, you don't have to have any expensive equipment to practice this. You could just get a looper, or you could record into your laptop like I'm doing now, or you could just record yourself on your phone and then sing over yourself playing, okay? And that'll give you a good idea, and then perhaps try and record it later on. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Head over to my website. You can purchase some merchandise I've got over there for sale, or if you'd like to support what I do over here, I've set up a PayPal donation button. Any loose change is massively appreciated, and it just helps me continue making this content. If you'd like to send me any requests or just any messages or anything like that, hit me up over on Instagram. I'll do my very best to get back to you, and look forward to seeing you again next week. Enjoy.